and another day and another call for something to be done in relation to the Bus Eireann strike. I spent an hour yesterday with four bus drivers, very pessimistic bus drivers, I have to say, very worried about the future of their company, very upset about the mismanagement of the company over a number of years. Spoke about the fact that the senior management of the company has changed quite recently. Spoke about the background of those who are now overseeing the company, who don't necessarily have, for all the faults of the previous management, don't have the same interest in engaging with trade union leaders, worried about their jobs and about the future for public service and transport in this country. And the point that was made to me was that it's time for the NTA to get involved. Now, we're now at the stage where the script is written for us in this House for us to come in and ask the Minister to do something, or to come in front of the House, or to intervene in some way. And he's not going to do it. He's just not going to do it. He has said, or appears to have, no interest in coming into this House, or any House, and to address the fact that there are no Bus Eireann buses running at the moment. And this isn't just the fact there's a one-day strike here or two-day strikes there. They're just all out. And this, as I had said on Tuesday, could spread to Dublin Bus and to the other CIE companies and the school bus service as well. So it is time for the NTA to get involved, because they are the ones who set the context for public transport in this country. These are the ones who oversee the entire CIE system, and private operators as well. So if the Minister won't do it, surely there is a role here for the NTA to become involved, because this is far too serious, for it to be allowed to continue as is. Now, again, I'm as guilty as anybody else in this House of often personalising things too much. But in this regard, it is quite clear that the Minister involved has a responsibility to those who use the service and those who believe in public transport. And I'm somebody, by the way, who lives in the part of the country which isn't served by Bus Eireann. It's in terms of the day-to-day use of the bus service. So I think I can speak with a level of independence on the issue. But when it comes down to the fact that you had a number of bus drivers outside the gates of Leinster House yesterday, thought that the security was a bit over the top, I have to say. Just throw that in there. I don't know why the barriers were thrown up in such a kind of a over the top manner, but I'll leave that where it is. But when is the political system going to actually react to this situation? Because the company is going to die if something doesn't happen. And are we trying to starve the drivers back? Because they won't go. And the four gentlemen I met yesterday, I'm quite sure, are reflective of the entirety of the Bus Eireann workforce. They are not going back to work under the current situation. So I would ask again, Leader, please, because it's gone beyond the one-liners and the personality-based politics here, I am pleading with you to make representations to Minister Ross to please come into this House and to address the situation, and we can toss over ideas about how we can resolve this thing, because none of us in this House, in all fairness to everybody, wants to oversee a situation where the next thing we have Dublin Bus out, and then we have the trains out, and now you also have the school buses not running, and we all knew it was coming. So please, Leader, please, can I beg of you to make representations to Minister Ross in all fairness and in good faith to address this House on this issue.